Sorry if it took a long time for this video to finally get made, but to be fair, it took them like 13 years to get the Jungle movie made, so that should at least even things out. Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie is the made-for-TV movie that picks up where the classic 90s Nicktoon Hey Arnold left off, with Arnold discovering a map of a country within South America that his parents went off to when he was left with his grandparents as a young boy. Arnold's class at PS 118 wins a contest to fly down to San Lorenzo and do some Habitat for Humanity type charity work. San Lorenzo just happens to be the place where Arnold's parents went off to, so he and his best friend Gerald use this as an opportunity to find out if his parents are still out there. But when Arnold and his classmates arrive, they're all kidnapped by a ruthless river pirate known as La Sombra, who wants to use Arnold as a way to find an ancient civilization that his parents were friends with called the Green-Eyed People. So Arnold, Gerald, and Helga, who, if you know the show at all, has a secret crush on Arnold, must outrun La Sombra and uncover the secret of the Green-Eyed People before he does, and find out the whereabouts of Arnold's parents. Basically, this whole movie was meant to answer the two biggest questions that fans have been asking ever since the show went off the air in 2004. If Arnold will finally see his parents again, and if he and Helga will finally end up together as a couple. And I can honestly say, after 13 years of waiting, this was definitely worth the wait. This movie was funny, heartwarming, exciting, and it definitely captures the spirit of the original show as if it never even left the air. The animation is great, although is it just me, or do some of the characters look younger than they did before? Like, compare how Arnold looks here to how he looked in the show, and he looks a lot younger than he's supposed to be. But then again, our memories can sometimes trick us, so maybe it is just me. I'll admit, there aren't as many slow, reflective moments in here that the show was so great at. There are at least two that come to mind. But for the most part, this movie feels very fast-paced. Now, if it was made around the time that creator Craig Bartlett originally wanted it to be made, then that wouldn't be so bad. But to be fair, that doesn't really break the whole movie for me. That's only kind of like a small gripe. If anything, it's seeing these characters again and the story that really makes it all worthwhile. The show's composer, Jim Lang, returns to do the score here, and the music's just as good as it was back in the day. I always loved his music for the show. It's good to listen to when you want to just chill and relax. Although here, he uses a lot of driving adventure movie style music that still works really well with what's on the screen. I wish they would officially release his music for both this and the show, because if you want to listen to anything that Jim Lang did for Hey Arnold, then you'll have to just look for it here on YouTube through like bootlegs and what have you. But hey, it's still worth your time. Many of the original voice actors returned for this, but Arnold and Gerald are voiced by two new kids, and they both did a great job with their roles. The movie's villain, La Sombra, is voiced by Alfred Molina. You'll probably know him best as Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 2. We all know how much I love that movie, so when I heard that he was going to be the villain in this, I got really excited. He's a lot of fun to watch, and you can tell he's having a lot of fun voicing the character too. But this isn't the first time he's played a bad guy looking for an ancient jungle treasure.
No time to argue. Throw me the idol, I throw you the whip. Give me the whip. Adios, señor.
Although this time around, he doesn't get impaled by a booby trap. Like I said earlier, this movie was meant to tie up two major plot points in the show. Arnold seeing his parents again, and Arnold and Helga finally getting together. Now, I'm not going to spoil the end for you here, but both do get resolved in ways that you wouldn't really expect, but is still really satisfying. Overall, though, I really enjoyed Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie. I didn't have too many expectations going into this, other than wanting those two plot points to be resolved. If anything, I just wanted to see these characters again. That's all I wanted. And the movie does close out Arnold's story in a really satisfying way that will definitely please longtime fans like yours truly. I've heard rumors that thanks to the positive reaction from critics and fans, Nickelodeon is considering to bring back Hey Arnold properly for a 6th season. If it does happen, that'd be great. But if it does end here, then I'd be happy with that too. Plus, I think that the great reception this got gave Nickelodeon the confidence to revive more of their beloved shows from the 90s. They recently brought back Double Dare, and I read that it's now the most viewed kids' TV show of 2018. Last year, they unveiled a sneak peek of the return of Rocko's Modern Life in a new TV special that's debuting later this year, I think. Invader Zim's coming back later this year, I think. And 2 weeks ago, they announced that Rugrats is coming back with new episodes and a new live-action movie with CGI characters. Huh. Well, the new episodes part sounds great, though. Again, something tells me this is all thanks to the Jungle movie, so here's to you, football head. Plus, I want to highlight something that I noticed during the end credits. Check this out. A group of fans got something done in a respectful and positive way. That's pretty rare considering how fan bases are nowadays. But anyway, those are my thoughts on Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie, so I want to know what you guys thought. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What other classic Nicktoon would you want to see come back? Let me know in the comments down below, and as always, if you like what you saw here, feel free to click that thumbs up button, share this video with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And be on the lookout for my next video, which will be a little spotlight video on Oliver Harper's retrospectives and reviews. My goodbye YouTube tour is just beginning, folks, and trust me, you don't want to miss a minute of it. So until next time, I'm Marc Aquino. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Marc Aquino's review of Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie was not made at Nickelodeon Studios in Universal Studios, Florida. He only wishes that it was. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Marc Aquino YouTube channel.